1. Scotland's must-win match, beating Samoa in style for rugby redemption. 2. Edinburgh Rugby stars in Samoa Showdown, Scotland's historic Auckland clash. 1. Scotland's must-win match, beating Samoa in style for rugby redemption. Scotland's rugby tour hangs by a thread, and nothing short of a dominant performance against Samoa can rescue it. That's the hard truth from former Glasgow Warriors star Colin Gregor. But here's the kicker, even a win might not be enough if it doesn't come in spectacular fashion. Let's unpack why this high-stakes match matters so much. After a promising start with a 29-26 victory against the Maori All Blacks, Scotland's tour took a brutal turn last week. They suffered a punishing 30-21 defeat against Fiji in Suva, a loss that wasn't just painful on the scoreboard but delivered a triple blow: physically grueling collisions, dashed morale, and most critically, significant damage to their World Rugby ranking points. This ranking isn't just a number, it directly influences their seeding for the crucial 2027 World Cup draw, making a favourable path through the tournament much harder. Gregor insists that head coach Gregor Townsend's talk of finishing on a high requires more than just scraping a win against Samoa. They need style and substance. Win, first and foremost, Gregor stressed on the BBC Scotland Rugby podcast. And in emphatic fashion. The damage has been done to the world rankings, the impact on the World Cup, these things are real. But it's not all doom and gloom. This final tour match also presents a golden opportunity, especially for players stepping into bigger roles due to injuries and call-ups. 5 changes forced upon Scotland's lineup mean fresh faces must seize their moment. Think about it, players like centre Rory Hutchinson and lock Gregor Brown aren't just filling spots, they're auditioning for permanent roles in the autumn internationals. Where are the potential guys that are really going to step up and say, "I'm going to be in the mix"? Gregor asks, highlighting the internal competition ignited by this pressure cooker game. Now, let's talk about the other side of the pitch. Samoa, playing their first competitive game this year due to near bankruptcy forcing them to cancel their 2024 tour, are no easy beats. They might lack Fiji's explosive flair, but underestimate them at your peril. Forced to relinquish home advantage after their Apia Park stadium was deemed unsafe, they'll still enjoy roaring support in Auckland, a city teeming with an estimated 135,000 Samoan expats. While Samoa sits 6 ranking spots below Scotland at 13th, their 2023 record proves their threat: heavy losses to Japan and Fiji, but impressive wins against Tonga, the USA, Spain, and notably, top-tier Italy. Scotland dominates the historical record, 10 wins to 2 losses, including a 34-0 shutout at the 2019 World Cup, but Samoa's last triumph came during the previous British and Irish Lions tour of Australia. Former Scotland scrum-half Gregor delivers a stark warning: you're back in Auckland, playing Samoa, who still have enough quality to make it uncomfortable if you get it wrong. 2 losses is not worth thinking about. This raises a controversial question: is the intense focus on winning, emphatically, actually fair to the players, or does it place unrealistic pressure on a team already reeling? Some might argue that any win, even an ugly one, stabilizes the ship after the Fiji defeat. Others contend that only a commanding display can truly rebuild momentum and ranking credibility. What do you think? Is the demand for a spectacular victory justified, or should the team just focus on the result? Share your take in the comments below. 2. Edinburgh Rugby stars in Samoa Showdown, Scotland's historic Auckland clash. Get ready for a thrilling showdown. 4 standout players from Edinburgh Rugby have been selected to represent Scotland in their upcoming clash against Samoa in Auckland. This match, scheduled for Friday, July 18, 2025, is more than just a game, it's a historic moment for Scottish rugby. But here's where it gets controversial: can Scotland finally secure their first ever victory at the iconic Eden Park? Let's dive into the details and see what makes this match so special. Edinburgh Rugby will have a strong presence in the Scotland squad, with Ewan Ashman, Grant Gilchrist, Marshall Sykes, and Ben Muncaster all making the cut for Gregor Townsend's Matchday 23. This is a significant milestone for the team, as it marks Scotland's first appearance in Auckland since the 2011 Rugby World Cup. The stakes are high, and the team is hungry for a historic win at Eden Park, a venue where they have yet to claim victory. Ewan Ashman has earned a starting spot at hooker and will be eager to make a significant impact before he joins the British and Irish Lions squad in Australia this Sunday. His performance could set the tone for the rest of the match. Grant Gilchrist, a seasoned leader for both his club and country, will continue as vice-captain. His experience and strength in the second row will be vital against the formidable Samoan side, known for their physicality. Coming off the bench, two more Edinburgh forwards will be ready to make their mark. Lock Marshall Sykes will bring his robust presence to the second row, while back row Ben Muncaster makes a triumphant return to the squad after recovering from a leg injury sustained in the tour's opening game. The match kicks off at 7:35 p.m. local time in Auckland, 8:35 a.m. UK time, on Friday, July 18th, and will be broadcast live on Premier Sports and BBC Scotland, online and iPlayer. This is the part most people miss, the early morning start for UK viewers, but the excitement is sure to keep everyone on the edge of their seats. Here's the full lineup for the match. 15, Kyle Rowe, Glasgow Warriors, 13. 14, Kyle Stein, Glasgow Warriors, Vice-Captain, 24. 13, Rory Hutchinson, Northampton Saints, 10. 12, Stafford McDowell, Glasgow Warriors, 13. 11, Aaron Reid, Sale Sharks, 3. 10, Fergus Burke, Saracens, 1. 9, Jamie Doby, Glasgow Warriors, 13. 1, Rory Sutherland, Glasgow Warriors, 42. 2, Ewan Ashman, Edinburgh Rugby, 28. 3, Elliot Miller-Mills, Northampton Saints, 8. 4, Gregor Brown, Glasgow Warriors, 9. 5, Grant Gilchrist, Edinburgh Rugby, Vice-Captain, 81. 6, Andy Onyema-Christie, Saracens, 8. 7, Rory Darge, Glasgow Warriors, Captain, 31. 8, Matt Fagerson, Glasgow Warriors, 56. Replacements. 16, George Turner, Harlequins, 46. 17, Nathan Macbeth, Glasgow Warriors, 2. 18, Finn Richardson, Glasgow Warriors, uncapped. 19, Cameron Henderson, Leicester Tigers, 1. 20, Marshall Sykes, Edinburgh Rugby, 3. 21, Ben Muncaster, Edinburgh Rugby, 2. 22, George Horn, Glasgow Warriors, 37. 23, Adam Hastings, Glasgow Warriors, 33. So, what do you think? Can Scotland pull off a historic victory at Eden Park, or will Samoa prove too tough to beat? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the selected players are the best choices, or would you have picked differently? Let's hear your opinions and predictions.